what's up, y'all? It's your boy 30. We back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button as always. As y'all see, new location unlocked in my house. My son's been begging me to do a YouTube video in their room, so I'm doing a video in their room. I got painted their room, got the gray walls up, man. But if you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the like for your boy. We trying to go for 100 likes. As always, trying to go to the biggest sports bet community on YouTube. Recap. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. We went 3-1 last night. Supposed to have been 4-0 sweep. The Nuggets were up 8 in the third quarter. I checked the score, and the Nuggets were up. I think they were it was like 75-67. They were up with like 5 minutes left in the third quarter. I didn't watch the game. I was just checking the score. Went to bed, woke up. They lose the game by 10. You can't make this up. But I'll take the 3-1. Josh Giddey, he played all right. He had a great first half. Great game going, but as I thought, the Celtics ended up blowing them out, so they sat Josh Giddey. It was perfectly executed. Ant showed up. I didn't think it was going to beat the Suns. They actually beat the Suns, but Ant showed up and played great against his favorite player, KD. We called that. And what else? And what's the name? And the Cavaliers, -6. I said they was going to beat the Heat by more than 10. They won by 20. So that was a perfect executed night. And honestly, man, I'm mad that I lost the Nuggets, but I'm mad at the Nuggets, but I don't even think that was a bad bet, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had them plus, I had the Nuggets +5. I had the Nuggets +5. And they were up 8 in the third quarter. Championship caliber team and end up losing by 10. That's nasty work. But it is what it is. Maybe we went 3-1. Great profit on the night. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we all about. Trying to profit every day and run this money up every single day, man. But today, got 4 NBA bets, sticking to the same formula. 2 spreads and 2 player props. Let's get into them. All right, y'all. First pick of the day, right? We got Lakers and Wizards. I think 7 o'clock, 7:30 start time game. We're not going to touch the game. We know AD got hurt. He's a paper plate. We're not messing with AD or the Lakers. We're going to take Kyle Kuzma over 24.5 points and rebounds. Now, I know a month ago he had that viral statement where he said maybe we asked at picking parlays, and everybody was like, we don't bet on Kyle Kuzma because we don't. We really don't touch Kyle Kuzma. But after looking at everything, he plays really great against the Lakers. But like I've been saying, everybody plays great against the Lakers. The Lakers don't play no defense. So even them winning these couple games on this streak, I don't take them seriously because I'm a Laker fan. As soon as we get our hopes up, they let us down. And then you saw what AD did. Shined against the Hornets, and his body couldn't sustain that type of performance. The first quarter of the next game, he get hurt with a stomach issue, abdominal, but whatever. I'm going to take Kyle Kuzma over 24.5 points and rebounds. I expect him to get nine rebounds, honestly, because we forget, as goofy as Kyle Kuzma is, he's still 6'7", 6'8". And he's a legit NBA player. He can hoop. Like, he'll go to any gym in the world and cook. He can play ball. He's just so lame. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just a little goofy at times. But I like him against this game against the Lakers. The Lakers are not defensively in sync. They're not defensively sound. Especially after winning the last couple games, they're not focused. Excuse me, but I really like Kyle Kuzma in this spot. And honestly, even as goofy as he is, Bron kind of got a soft spot for Bron kind of like Kuzma. You know, anytime you've been teammates with somebody, y'all played together for a little minute, Bron that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? If it was Kobe against Kuzma, Kobe would get on the court and not speak to that boy. Straight fat. But Bron going to dap him up. They're going to do their little handshake like they always do. TikTok moment, blah, blah, blah. But I think Kyle Kuzma going to come out locked in and firing. So I know Jordan Poole like to get off sometime, but I think it's going to be a Kyle Kuzma type game. He normally plays well against the Lakers, man. Anytime you go to your previous franchise, even the I don't want to say sorry because no NBA player is sorry, but even the lower NBA players seem to shine when they go back to their first team or whatever the case may be. So we're going to take first bet of the night, Kyle Kuzma over 24.5 points and rebounds. Man, let me know in the comments if you're rocking with Kuzma. I know it's tough to bet on Kuzma, man. Let me know. Let's get into the next one. All right, y'all. Next pick is going to be 2 picks in the same game, a spread and a prop. We got Grizzlies and Rockets, right? So Rockets have beaten the Grizzlies the last 2 times they played them, in Houston and in Memphis. The week that the Rockets have had, they're a good defensive team, but they're also young. And whenever you're young and you have a lot of success, like they didn't beat Boston twice, I believe. They beat they didn't had a great week. The Rockets been talk of the town. The NBA's been talking about the Rockets and Amin Thompson and them boys looking great, and they are looking great. But I just think Ja gonna have something to say about that tonight. So I'm taking Grizzlies. I think they're like 4.5, 5-point favorites. I'm gonna take it down and take Grizzlies -3 at home against the Rockets. So we got Grizzlies -3 at home against the Rockets. I just think the Grizzlies come out and they need to win this game. Like, Ja almost had 30 last time they played, but I'm not worried. He don't have to score 30. But just him being on the court, I think they know that the Rockets been winning all these games. They've been hyped. And the Grizzlies don't like that shit. They want to end it. You know, they young, they gritty, they play hard. And then you still got that Dillon Brooks situation, you know what I'm saying? So they definitely don't want to lose to Dillon Brooks again for a third straight time. So we're going to take Grizzlies -3, right, on the spread. So I expect Grizzlies to win. Y'all know I'm all about correlated picks. We're going to take, on the prop side, we're going to take, what's the name? Fred VanVleet under 19.5 points and rebounds. I think this line is way too high. With the emergence of Min Thompson, Jalen Green, the way them boys, and even Dillon Brooks, the way they've been playing the ball, I didn't want to touch the assist for VanVleet. Why can't I say his name? Fred VanVleet. I didn't want to touch the assist. I know he's going to be facilitating. But as far as points and rebounds go, he shouldn't come nowhere near 19. At the most, 13, 14, maybe 15. But I think the Grizzlies going to win. I think they're going to put the clamps on the Rockets. But I still think Jalen Green will shoot the ball 25 times. Dillon Brooks going to jack up 5, 6 threes. He got to because how hot he been. He just has to, but it's going to fall short. Then Amin Thompson is the only one I think is going to have a great game because Amin Thompson game isn't relying on scoring the ball on one facet of the game. If Jalen Green isn't scoring the ball, he isn't doing anything. He's not a lockdown defender. We saw that against Cade. Cade tear him up. He's not a lockdown defender. If he's not scoring and hitting the 3 ball, he's not doing anything. And VanVleet, he can assist. He can get guys involved. But I don't see him having a big scoring night. Not with the way Memphis going to come out defensively. And also, too, I just don't think he's going to have enough touches. Like, he's going to have the ball physically, his usage rate, but he's going to be kicking it Jalen Green or Dillon Brooks or Amin Thompson. Like, it's not, they're trying to switch things around. I don't think they thought that Thompson was going to be like, he's a great player. We knew he was coming from OTE, but they didn't think he was going to emerge as quick as he been. Like, he's shining against Boston, and, like, he's playing great. And he's just a great young kid. He's a great young player. So I just think that VanVleet isn't going to have the opportunities to score as much. I think it's going to be more of a Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, Amin Thompson. What's pretty much how Houston been playing this week. So we got Grizzlies -3 on the spread. And Fred VanVleet, why can't I say his name? Fred VanVleet under 19.5 points and rebounds. Let's get into the next one. All right, y'all. Last pick of the day. We got Magic on the road against the Blazers. I think the Magic are favored by they're favored by 5 or 5.5. I keep jumping from 5.5 to 5. I'm feeling confident. I want to take the Blazers +7 at home against the Magic. It's kind of just a tale of two different teams, man. We know that the Blazers have been like one of the worst teams in the league over the last couple years, but they've been the last week or two, they've been really getting into form. They've been playing defense. They've been actually scoring a lot. They've been playing good. And at home, I always take a team that's not normally good on a good streak or a good month of basketball if they're home. It's almost it just goes with it. Now a road game, if they were in Orlando or in Houston or even in Washington against a sorry team like Washington, I might not take them because they just can resort back. But home, role players gonna play better, stars gonna shine, of course. If you want to call Anthony Simons a star, but just they're gonna play better in their backyard. If that makes sense. So we're gonna take the Blazers +7. I just think with the Magic, man, also, too, I almost took the under in this game. I think the line is at 215. I almost bumped it up and took under 217, 218.5. But I said, you know what, I'm going to stay away from that. Because somebody asked me about the unders, but I've been seeing a lot of these NBA games been going under, man. Ever since we had a lot of success the first 2 months of the season where, we cashed a lot of NBA unders. And it's the script didn't change. All these games been going over. But not to get off topic, but we're going to take Blazers +7. I just feel like the Magic, when Banchero's back, don't get me wrong, they're better with Banchero on the court. Yes, if I'm a Magic organization or Magic fan, I'd rather him be on the court with Wagner. But they're just still trying to figure out how they're going to get back to it because he was hurt for a while. So they're trying to figure it out, and they've been a little inconsistent. And honestly, where they've been making their bread and butter, their defense is not as tight as it used to be if you're Orlando Magic. If you're a fan, you know that even if you can't score or not, you guys can keep up with teams like Milwaukee or the Lakers. Of course, you might even beat the Lakers because you can actually play defense. But it's when you're not playing defense and you just scoring more points because Banchero back, it's a recipe for disaster, especially with them boys in Portland. They're young. They're going to want to get out and run, which is another reason I didn't kind of touch the under because I know if I'm going to take the underdog to cover the spread, that means that they're going to score more points than Portland going to score more points than they should according to the sports books. So I don't want to mess with the over and under if I'm taking the underdog. So if I was taking the Magic to kill them, that's a little key. If you're going to take the favorite to win or blow them out, then you might want to take the under in that game because it's going to go as scripted. But if you think it's going to be a tight game and the other team going to keep up, don't expect a lot of defense to be played in the NBA. It's been a lot of overs going on, a lot of NBA overs going on. But Blazers +7 at home against the Magic. I just don't trust the Magic in this spot. I'd rather give the Blazers 7 than give the Magic 3 or 4, to be honest. So That's the 4 picks for the day, man. Went 3-1 last night, trying to bounce back day. I want that full sweep, man. Like, I'm trying to get it. The Nuggets killed us, but we ain't dropping our head. We still profit on the day. We're going to bounce back tomorrow. We're going to bounce back today. Let's get into it, man. Put them locks in the comments. I appreciate all y'all. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. 30 out.